Again, my name is Rhonda Lucero. I'm out of Nebraska. I've been working with these founders for over 13 years now, and I am so grateful. And, just my life has completely changed because of them. And I've always listened to my mentors. And when they say, Rhonda, you got to do this, you got to go do that, you got to go do this, I'm doing it. And I will be sitting here right here with all of you guys, taking notes and listening to our founders and to the top leaders, not only in this company, but in the industry, and taking the notes and doing the work. So again, thank you so much for joining us today. We're super, super excited. And I have got the founder of our company, one of the founders of our company, and the CEO with us today. He's been a mentor of mine for, like I said, over 13 years, an amazing individual, one of the hardest working men that I know, very driven, an amazing father, and somebody that I look up to. And whenever I need a conversation, to have a conversation, whether it's business or personal, I know that he's somebody that I can talk to. So you guys, please welcome to the simulcast today, our very own co-founder and CEO, Mr. Nick Sarnicola. Over to you, Nick.
What's up? Hello. I know there's people literally everywhere logging in right now, and I'm happy that you guys are willing to spend time to learn, to grow, and to improve your skill sets as an entrepreneur. So thank you for that. Also, I'm excited that in certain marketplaces, you guys are together. So if you can, while I'm talking, I know some of you guys are sounding off from, I see Ottawa, Canada, Clarksville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Orlando, Vermont. Where else we got? British Columbia, Seattle, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Tell me how many people are in the room with you. Is it just you? Or is it 5 of you? Is it 3 of you? Is it 2 of you? Because that helps us to get a little bit a better understanding as to how many folks we're talking to out there. I know this is also being streamed in the Facebook Live, so I can't get a chance to see that at the moment, but I will be able to check that later. So thank you. So I'm going to kick off here, guys, and tell you a little bit about today. Today is a entrepreneurial training. We're here to develop your skill set. We're here to develop your mindset. We're here to touch a little bit on leadership. If you're going to be good as a business builder of Live, you got to create the necessary skills and the necessary attitude to make that happen. So we've got a good agenda here for you, where we're going to cover things from building through social media. We're going to be talking about how to take the membership and sell it, how to maximize the Live list. We're going to go through some things on the coin economy, a little bit on compensation, so on and so forth. So I want you guys to really be prepared to learn in many different facets and different levels. But where I'm going to start is I'm going to start by getting the brain ready. And because this is a entrepreneurial driven training today, I want you guys to start by doing the same thing that I've done for 20 years in this industry. And when I first got started, it was every Saturday. What you guys are going through right now is something that I did every Saturday at 18, 19, 20 years old, except we'd show up to the hotel and we keep coming back, and we keep coming back every single Saturday. And here you guys, we have the luxury now to have a simulcast of hundreds and hundreds of people in, 50, 60, 70 different locations come together and on a Saturday and talk a little bit about success principles. And where success starts, in my mind is, why is it that you're doing what you're doing? What are you trying to get out of it? Why did you choose this? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And, ever since I was a little kid, I always had big dreams. Most people had big dreams when they were a kid, but as I got older, those dreams got smaller. And for me, I always just kept expanding the dream, and that required a higher level of action, a higher level of discipline, a higher level of consistency, and a higher level of leadership in order to achieve what was on that dream list. And as time wore on, that dream list that I had, I saw a movie, as you guys know, called The Bucket List, and I immediately changed my language from a dream list to a live list. And that live list in this particular turned into a company, obviously. And in our company, the live list is only one kind of narrowed down piece of your whole dream list. So today we're going to talk about your whole dream list. And obviously, we use the language of live list for that. Where do you want to go? But as an entrepreneur and now a decamillionaire, I always created 3 buckets. So what I want you to do really quickly is I want you to take your piece of paper and I want you to turn it into 3 buckets. And those 3 buckets, or sections, if you will, columns, will be go, get, and give. Go, get, and give. Go, get, and give. And this is great timing considering that we're less than 60 days from 2019. Hello. Anybody know that? Where the heck did 2018 go? We are 60 days from 2019. So in your piece of paper, go, get, and give. And this is some goal setting. Now, it's really we're going to do dream building. And dreams, when you give them a deadline, turns into a goal. So for example, if you said, I have a dream one day of going to Bali, it's a dream. If you say, I have a dream one day of going to Bali and I'm going to do it next year with Liv, now it's a goal, right? You put a deadline or a timeline to it, which is in 2019, you're going to Bali. So let's start with the go. Most people, when it comes to dreaming, they have the ability to wrap their arms or their mind around where they want to go throughout the world. Now, what I'm going to ask of you guys is I'm going to ask you to dream as if money is not an issue. And I know that's hard to do, but I want you to approach this particular segment with a 3-star platinum mindset. You make $50,000 a month. $50,000 a month. Every month. 50,000, 50,000, another 50, another 50, another 50, another 50. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm telling you what, guys, I've helped nearly 35 people get to 50,000 a month in income and beyond. So more than achievable. And I know for a fact that if you have the willpower, the desire, the discipline, and you're willing to build the skill set, that you as well could do it if you made it, your life's mission in business to go do it. But let's say for a moment that money is not an issue. Where are you going to go? And not next year, rest of your life. I want to start building a list right now of all the places that you want to go. The neat part is, as a company, we kind of do it for you by giving you a live list that's pre-built. So it's a little bit of a cheater version for you. But I know there's other places you want to go that aren't on the list as well. So I want you guys now to start lighting up the comments. Tell me places, money's not an issue, that you're going to go in this lifetime. And I want to see in the next few minutes a minimum of 10 or 15 places. Like, let's start writing. Where do you want to go before it's all said and done? How about the Great Wall of China? How about Paris? How about Rome? I see Fiji. I see Czech Republic. I see Bora Bora. The Northeast coast in the fall. Maine, I'm guessing Maine, Vermont, etc. Black sand beaches of New Zealand, good one. Australia. Galapagos Islands, these are fantastic. Bermuda, Japan, Norway. South Pacific dive boat trips. Egypt, Taiwan, Ireland, Israel, outer space. I'm in, Jason. Machu Picchu, Monaco, Great Barrier Reef, Antarctica. Why am I reading everybody's? Because I'm triggering answers for the rest of you guys who are stuck. Zimbabwe, Rio de Janeiro, Switzerland, Philippines, the Trans-Siberian Railway. Amazing answers. I want everybody to have at least 10 to 15 in the next couple minutes because I don't have a ton of time for this section. The Maldives, Ryan, that's a big one on my list, is Maldives. Greece, Vietnam, Where else? Where have you never been that you want to go to? I'd put St. Bart's on your list. St. Bart's is amazing. I would put Alaska in the fall. Excuse me, Alaska in the summer. Alaska in the summer is unbelievable. African safari. African safari, #1 experiential trip that I've ever taken in my life. The pyramids of the world, King Tut's tomb, Africa. Africa's a big place, continent. Let's narrow that down. South Africa's great, by the way. Cape Town's amazing. Where else? Hong Kong's pretty cool if you've never been there. The Holy Land, definitely on the list. Ireland, good. Let's keep this to where you want to go. Let's try to keep this just the places that you want to go, not things you want to do quite yet. Northern Lights experience. I know where you can where you can pull that off. China. Where else? The Amalfi Coast, beautiful. Bora Bora. I'm surprised I haven't seen Rome yet. How about Sweden? How about Germany? How about South, Chile, Argentina, Colombia? I saw Peru. Lake Como, Peru, Portugal, Lithuania, South Africa again, Dubai. There's one. Dubai is fantastic. It's like Las Vegas on steroids. Hawaii, there we go. Okay, now tell me 2 places. If you're in Canada, pick Canada. If you're in the US, pick the US. Tell me 2 places in your own country you've never been that you want to go. 2 places in your own country that you've never been. Yosemite, good one. Montreal, beautiful. Lake Tahoe, Washington, California, Newfoundland. Iceland is not in your country, Jason. Newsflash, it's a different country. It's its own country. Fresno. Fresno's good. All right, Vermont. Arctic. Is Arctic in Canada? Niagara Falls, good. Hawaii, Calgary, Maine. Grand Canyon, there's one. Puerto Rico. Niagara Falls. Denali. Denali is amazing. Again, Alaska in the summer is fantastic. I've done the Denali River and done the rapids in a raft. Grand Canyon, Montana, Martha's Vineyard. Okay, we got to move on. Great job. Tell me 1 place in your own state you've never been. 1 place in your own state you've never been. 1 place in your own state. I know it's a different term. I apologize in Canada. There's 1 place in your province or state that you've never been before. Angel's Landing. Thank you, Julie. Ouray. Green Bay Lambeau Field. The Parliament Building. Lake Tahoe. Sand Dunes. Hudson Bay. This is awesome. Great job, guys. All places that we want to go. Okay, now I got to shift gears. On this journey, there's going to be some things that you get, right? So where do you want to go and what do you want to get? In the get category, I want you to have, this is a wide bucket. The get category can be experiences, like bucket list things that you're like, I want to jump out of an airplane. That's a get. It can be something tangible. I want to have my dream home in this location. It can be something in business. I want to have a recording studio. So don't stay away from giving. We're going to do giving next. So what do you got in the get category? I see a beach house. Where's that beach house, Chris? A Volvo V90. Ride a camel and an elephant. Nice. Give me some gets. Beach horseback riding. A house. Sean, where is that house? A lake house in Tahoe City. Very specific. Great job. I want my own plane and I want to be able to be a pilot. Walk the Great Wall of China. Good. I want to have a #1 hit. Fantastic. Hunting cabin. Helicopter. We're going to do giving in a second, Elizabeth. What are you going to get, Miss Elizabeth Elliott? What are you going to get? What are some gets? Steam room in your home. Steam rooms are good. Got one downstairs. Dream home in Greece. Well, Elizabeth, if you're paying attention, you already have the funds. Right now, you're making $50,000 a month. That was the whole exercise. What are you going to get? You make $50,000 a month. You're going to backpack around Europe? That's more of a go. A via in Italy. Bungee cord jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. Nice. A home in Arizona? Good. A Tesla Roadster. Here we go. Now we're thinking. Let's get it going. What about entertainment? Entertainment can be in the get. You're going to go to a certain concert and sit front row. You're going to go sit 50-yard line at the Super Bowl. You're going to go backstage to this performance. What are some things on the entertainment side? Backstage with Kiss. An RV. That's awesome. A house in Montreal. So you can act as that can also act as a recording studio. Awesome. Private jet. Me too. Season tickets. I wish I could see the Facebook comments. I apologize, guys. I can only see the Zoom. Invest into farm ground. Fantastic. Think season tickets to the Las Vegas Raiders. Think business. Those might be cheap right now, considering they're the worst team in the league, Donald. So now's the time to act. The Super Bowl, good. Attend the Samba Parade. Fantastic. What about businesses? Is there any other businesses? Do you want to open up a restaurant? I want to have a vineyard one day because I just really like wine. So I want to have a vineyard. How about you? What's something like, a passion business that you want to have one day? Open a brewery. Fantastic. Okay, I'm looking at the time, guys. We got to shift to giving. So go get give. Go get give. Go get give. Let's jump to giving. You make 50 grand a month. The first thing you're going to say is, I want to help my family. Okay, I got it. So tell me specifically how you want to help your family. What are specific things you want to do to help your family? And then once you get exhausted on that list, then I want you to tell me who you're going to help outside of your family. What organization? So for example, funding my church's local missions. Beautiful. Pay off the college debt for the kids. Fantastic. Help my church. Buy a home for my mom and dad. Beautiful. See, this is more challenging because a lot of times if we've maxed out our ability to dream for ourselves, we sure as heck are having trouble dreaming for others. Fund the nonprofit in my local community. What type of nonprofit, Michelle? Pay off the mortgage for my church. That's great. Create a foundation for Adam. Beautiful. Set up a scholarship for education. Feed America First. Inclusive community nonprofits. What's a passion issue for you? What's an issue that you're passionate about? Veterans, inner city youth, cancer research. Create a platform for kids to learn entrepreneurship. Beautiful. Fund Ella's List. Great one. Foundation for Cancer Research. Here we go. Create a bullying program. I have a connection for you on that one, Julie. Let me know offline. Fix homelessness issue. Hey, Sly, how you doing, brother? Get my dad a 68 Firebird. Help women who have been exploited from trafficking. You got 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Who are you going to help? Who are you going to help? Entrepreneurship scholarship at my high school. Okay, good. Hit the pause button. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to circle 1 in each category. Circle the number 1 in each category. Your favorite one. Circle 1 in each category. On your mark and set, go. Circle 1 in each category, one that you really, really love. If you're with somebody, I want you to share with them those 3 and get their 3. If you're not with somebody, I want you to put it in the comments. What are your 3? Go get give. Go get give. Go get give. Light it up. Tell your neighbor. Tell the person across from you. Go get give. What are your 3? And go ahead and type them in the chat box here. While we're doing that, anyone on my panel here that wants to go ahead and share any of their 3, feel free, just so we can buy some time. Everyone that's sharing at home. It could be Rhonda or Jason or Lindsay or Matt or Adam. Troy's got Maldives, airplane, and orphanage. Alicia's got Thailand, debt-free, and college funds for kids. Actually, to the panel, I don't know if you're able to unmute yourself. I don't know the functionality there, so my apologies.
Good, Nick. I got go to the North Pole, start a development company for startup entrepreneurs, so develop products for new upstarting entrepreneurs, and to build a charity.
I thought you already lived in the North Pole. You want to go more north than that?
More north. I want to find Santa Claus.
Like Finland, North Pole. Yeah, okay. It's cold up there. What? So North Pole, a startup company to fund launch products and create your own charity.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, brother. Sean's got Iceland, house in Montreal, help parents retire. Julie's got Monaco, attend a Sama parade and a Brazilian carnival, and create a bowling program. Elizabeth's got Scotland, homes and churches, and next generation ministries. Cindy's got college for grandkids, guest house in Rwanda, not-for-profit, nonprofit for human trafficking. So guys, this was just a 20-minute exercise. This is something that you should dedicate hours to. Dream big. You can't go beyond where you're at with small dreams. Because here's why. If this is A and this is Z, this is A and this is Z, and your Z keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But what happens if you only get halfway to Z? Which is usually the case. We usually never accomplish all of our dreams, right? We only get halfway. But if you keep reducing the dream and you only get halfway to what you reduced it to, I'll give you an example. It's like, all right, I want to have the $1 million home one day. Okay, I mean like the $500,000 house one day. Okay, the $250,000 house one day. And you only get halfway there, which is you're renting a 2-bedroom apartment. Keep that dream of the $1 million home one day, and you'll find yourself in the $500,000 house. Keep that dream of seeing 100 places in the world, and you'll get to 20. If you make the dream 20, you may only get to 10. I want you guys to have big dreams. I don't want you to be afraid of that. You got decades to pull it off. I read something very interesting, which was 95% of Warren Buffett's wealth was earned after the age of 60. I mean, something ridiculous like that. Guys, you have so much time to pursue your dreams. Dream big. Go big. Use this platform to go make it happen.